his Lucario really embodies all of the Smash 4 things that Greg is not a fan of. But here we see Greg's versus Luigimitsu going straight into game 1. Lucina coming out for Greg's versus Luigimitsu's Peyton Villager.
I'm a little bit surprised at this, actually. I would have thought that Greg's would have opted to start with the Sheik. I think it's a much better matchup than this because, you know, Lucina's really going to struggle to break that wall of a Villager.
Well, I'm not so sure about that because that disjoint is going to cut through all of those projectiles, right? And all that speed that Lucina boasts is going to do so much for her. I mean, she does have that aerodynamic body going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, and all the punishes that Lucina has that Villager does not need to rely on, that's also going to do a lot for her. You know, Villager's neutral is one of the best in the game, and Sheik having to rely on getting those neutral wins might be a little bit tough against a character like Villager, right?
Yeah, okay, I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. Oh, okay then. So we've got a massive pop-off going on behind us, but that's not the match that we need to be paying attention
exactly.
to right now.
Greg versus Luigimitsu, and it's been going back and forth the entire time. Look at these percents, man. And Luigimitsu, you know, he got that 3 setup for the ledge trap, but Greg's very smart avoiding it. And right now he's just putting a little bit of pressure on. Very careful, very safe. That really is something that Grex is known for. His modus operandi is going for that timeout with Sheik.
Yeah.
And we can see that in his Lucina play. While Lucina not really a timeout character, he is extremely, extremely careful. Really wants to, really smart as picking his battles.
Yeah. What I found interesting. Oh no,
another untackable right there. And it just runs off fairs,
okay,
and
runs off
that
fairs. Okay.
was amazingly done.
This is such a close game already.
Yeah.
I think much sort of the opposite of what we saw in the first set.
Yeah.
You know, that they weren't close at all in game 1. However, here we're seeing such incredible play from both of these players. I like the idea by Mitsu there, but Greg's punished it really well.
It's Villager.
Oh! No,
it's still Villager.
He's alive. It's okay. If anything, he saved him, I think.
I'm not so sure about that, but anyway, it's good damage for Grex. Look at this lead right now. That really is a turnaround compared to stock 1. And right now he's trying to get that ledge trap going, but that side B just covers so much for Villager. Let's see if Grex can get another ledge trap, but that slingshot, man, it's just so fast.
I think he meant to wall jump there, but missed it, and so just got the regular fair.
Right. That wall jump is one of Villager's main mix-ups on the ledge.
Oh, gets both of the bears.
A lot of chip damage right here, and Luigimitsu just slowly fighting his way back.
Pulling back that really good edge guard from Greg's, just with slow chip damage, as you said.
Kind of an ill-advised forward smash, and this disadvantage state, Greg is making them pay.
Oh, he's going to go the whole other side of the stage.
Oh, and once again, that runoff into forward air / back air. It's been giving Gregs a lot of issues. However, those swords, man, they're dangerous. Villager does not want to be playing with those.
Okay. Almost gets.
Oh, such amazing movement by Luigimitsu. Makes it back. He's still living. Greg's actually just going to try to bait him. Barely misses the up smash, and Luigimitsu, another bowling ball, forces Gregs to air dodge and gets the Gimp going. Claws himself back from the depths of hell to take game 1.
That was incredible.
Wow.
Because he had to keep air dodging so that he didn't get hit by the bowling ball. But that meant because he'd already burned his double jump, he couldn't get back to the ledge.
That was just so expertly done. Using that moving platform to drop those bowling balls down. That's so smart. I cannot stress it enough.
That's very
smart. Awareness you need to have of not only Lucina's recovery, the bowling ball's properties, and the moving smash hole platform. It just all came together perfectly for him. Very, very well
Mitsu
done.
is a very cerebral player. He likes to really think. He doesn't get tilted very easily. You know, he keeps himself calm during sets. You know, you actually talk to him, and you wouldn't actually think that he knew what a pitch was. Because he's consistent, just one level the entire time, right? And it really shows in his gameplay.
Yeah, it's an amazing attribute to have. On the other hand, Gregs, I mean, he is known for being able to shrug off bad situations very well. He actually says that whenever he plays, he just tunes out all the sounds around him. He doesn't hear anything. And that just goes to show like the immense patience that Gregory has as a player.
Definitely.
And right now we're seeing it once again, pushing that advantage state. we're seeing kind of a repeat of stack 2 of the last game, right?
Yeah, but will it end in the same way?
That is the question.
Will Greg allow himself to put himself back in that position?
Oh, that was a little fair cancel right there from Villager. Very interesting. Haven't really seen that before. And, you know, what is Luigimitsu to do here to grab the momentum back?
I just think he's got to. He's just got to tough it out. Just sit back, fire the slingshot as many times as you need, because if you try and go aggressive against Lucina, that disjoint is just gonna, he's gonna take advantage of it.
Right, but the issue is he has been sitting back, but Greg, he just dashes in, throws out his sword. He's saying, deal with this.
Yeah,
right,
absolutely.
And that combination is just really putting a number on Luigimitsu.
I think maybe like some short hop Nez just to make sure. Ooh, very close there by Luigimitsu.
Amazing
almost
timing
catching
by
the 2
Gregory,
frame.
though.
Yeah, what I was saying is, I think maybe some. Oh wow, okay, that was a really nice confirm. Yeah. Really nice confirm. Yeah, I think what Mitsu needs to do is some more short hop Nez. It's a really great get off me option, especially with Villager. It's so fast. I think it's frame 3.
It's insanely fast, and the hitbox is just amazing, right?
Absolutely, and I think that would work out really well, stopping Lucina from getting in.
Right, because, you know, fighting her disjoint, there are 2 sweet spots when fighting her disjoint. You can be close to her, close enough to hit that quick neutral air or jab, or be further away and hit those slingshots. The issue is Greg has been closing the distance, and because Luigimitsu's patterns have been getting kind of
my goodness!
Talking about repetitive patterns, get dunked, man.
Getting the down air, taking game 2, taking us to the first game 3.
Wow,
of Wave B.
Talking about the adaptation of the vets last set. This is Gregory. This is Gregory saying, I got you figured out, man. If you're going to keep going with that same camping pattern, I'm going to be at exactly the range I need to be, hit exactly the move I need to hit, and I keep you in this advantage until you crack. And he cracked.
He did. He absolutely cracked. And what I find interesting is that Mitsu's recovery has been so good the entire set. He hasn't been getting gimped that hard.
And then the drifts have been amazing,
The one time he messes it up, Greg just takes full advantage.
Full advantage for sure. And I mean, I gotta pose the question again, man. What is Luigimitsu to do to bring it back from such a devastating defeat?
Again, he's just got to take his regular calm state of mind and just relax, make sure that he's hitting his combos. I really like the attempt at the up tilt there. That could have been...
I mean, that was exactly what you were talking about. He waited Gregory out, used that disjointed grab to catch the landing, and that little wait, that really is the differing factor, because he's constantly putting out hitboxes here, and he's there. Yeah. He's there to punish the startup. He's there to punish the end leg. And you know, you might nickel and dime Greg's, but in the end, Lucina's skill power is going to overwhelm Villagers, right?
Yeah, absolutely. He's got to get a significant read in order to land the kill. Right. The only real fast option that he has is obviously a back throw, but that's not going to be killing for quite a while yet.
Yeah, and I mean, we have seen him get those bowling balls on the Gimp, but he's got them.
Going for it then again.
Is
just
he,
on stage.
Is he maybe losing his patience a little bit?
I'd be, definitely not optimal DI there.
I think he was expecting the up air again.
That's
probably what was happening right there. And Greg's very smart with the mix-up, goes for the forward air instead. And we see Luigimitsu, he's swinging those smashes out there, man. He's losing his composure a little bit.
Yeah, I'm very surprised at this, actually.
Ooh, this is a tough situation. Ooh. Gets the down air, but no triple turnip.
Yeah.
The RNG was on his side right there.
It definitely was. But still, we're resetting to neutral, which I think shows, he goes for the no-tech read. Unfortunate there.
He's really trying to force things now, and this is where he is at his strongest. Greg's so composed, pretty... one of his specialties is his calm and methodical gameplay. And when you play methodically like that, you need to surprise Greg to get that kill. And thus far, Luigimitsu's main surprise has been that moving platform bowling ball. But outside of that, we haven't seen him get it.
Yeah.
Oh, but the tech though!
It.
Still in there. Greg's living with 160%, and the villager kill problem is real. Luigimitsu, it's your turn. What do you have for us?
I thought Greg's was the person supposed to be playing Sheik. I mean, he's got he's got no kill options right now.
Yeah, and these Fairs and Bears are going to start killing if the startup of the move is going to hit, right? And one of Villager's main killing tools, down air and up air, they are disjointed. So they will be able to contest Lucina's aerials. However, do you want to rely on RNG in a situation like this?
You know, it's game 3. He's not last stock. You know, maybe if it was last stock, it would definitely be worth it. But because he's a whole stock up and 170%, you know, that...
Okay, Trump situation.
Oh,
and the down. It's just not enough.
Just not enough.
Here comes Greg with the juggle.
Greg's having, Lucina having an aerodynamic body, but definitely looking a little bit heavier in this set, I think. Oh, I really like that Greg's didn't go for anything that he'd already gone for there.
Ooh, even the shield breaker coming out. Greg's almost hitting 200% at this stage. And Lucina with rage. Villager is going to kick the bucket real soon really if he doesn't get the kill. Forward air, look at that knockback.
Maybe even a nair from Mitsu right now would kill.
He's trying to be cheeky with the drift, but Greg's amazing adaptation.
Definitely.
Losing game 1, double 2-stock to round out the set. And Luigimitsu, I mean, especially game 1, but also game 2, we saw a lot of good things come out of him.
Definitely.